Morning, folks. So we're going ahead and jump right here onto this old Jeep Gladiator 2021. I think it's got 123 miles on it, brand new. But we're gonna go ahead and get a flat toe system put on here, a little tow bar on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this thing and start knocking it out. I'll give you a quick run through on the whole system. This thing will have to come apart here. Take bumper off, lower skid plate off here, and then the whole system bolts in here on the frame rails. Once you get the bumper and that skid plate off, it picks up holes right there. And I think you have to open that hole up. If I remember right, it's been about 5 years since I've done one. But you open that hole up right there. And then it's got a nut insert you put inside the frame rail. Tighten it down both sides. Very simple process. Doesn't take very long. But I'm gonna go ahead and get after it. Once you take all these brackets off, there's 2 pilot holes on this side of the frame, or on each side of the frame here. You gotta step them up to a 9/16. This side doesn't have them, so you're gonna have to mark them out and drill them. So, both sides will get it. I've got this base plate going back together real smooth, real easy like. I just gotta put that bolt in, that bolt in up there, and I'll be about done with this side. I'll be able to roll over here and drill the hole in that side, bolt it all up. Went ahead and got the front bumper snatched off. Now I can go ahead and hang those base plates onto this front of the frame, both sides. So on this system, make sure you're putting some red Loctite. What the manual calls for, some red Loctite. Before you cinch everything down. Get it with some red Loctite. Base plate's installed. Adapter plate for the rock guards are both on. Let me get everything hung up and trim down the rock guard. Got the front end of this old girl button back up. Tow bar setup is on. Drew's running the wires right now. Put a plug and play harness. The old girl. Looks factory. And now I've got this blue aux adapter that adapts from this Roadmaster base plates. Both sides to a blue aux hookup. Just a little bit different setup there. He didn't want to switch over and buy a new tow bar, but he bought an adapter for it. So here we are with that. Everything's torqued and installed. Just got to tidy up, finish running this. I'm waiting to see if he wants to go from that 4 flat to a 7-ways what's on his coach. So I'm gonna have to convert it to that, or he's going to have to use a 7-way pigtail adapter to go to that 4 flat. Got this Gladiator all finished up here, and he went with the 6-way pin on it because he already had this cable. It was in his other garage, I didn't see it. So got that all wired in, just right into that harness setup he's got. Alrighty, went ahead and got the running lights on here on the Dodge, and they should be on over here on the Jeep. Yes sir. All right. Cut that off. Throw these keys in here real quick. Just left turn. Right turn. All right.
Oh, now it's kind of attacking.
Old buddy ain't doing too hot. Old rattler.
I have not taken your dumbass to the hospital.
It's literally driving away from me right now.
It's backing away from the
That's a big one right there. It's thick. Real thick, son. Them rattler snakes out here. The second one I've seen out here. I think the last time I seen a rattlesnake in Arizona, I was a little kid. I've seen more snakes out here in the past 3 months than I have in years back in Arizona. I got him once. Couldn't find my shovel in the head. He was still doing all right. Now he's just kind of whipping around, and he traveled from over here, bleeding out. That's where I shot him. From here, drove over that way. Ain't doing too hot over here. He's leaking. So folks, I got this Aaron's Max Zoom. It's a 60-inch cut deck. I bought it used. I paid like $600 or $700 for it. And then I dumped like another $200 just in tires, front and rear, air full oil change, just everything to a full service. Oil change on the motor, hydrostatic drives. First time I drove this, and a seat too, that was expensive. So first time I drove this thing, before I got all those parts in, I was mowing out there, over yonder, next to, over there next to that trailer is where I was at. I ran over a stick. So the stick, I was trying to say like, oh, the stick was about that big, but it was literally as big as my finger, lower half of my index finger. And I ran that pine, it was a pine stick, ran the pine stick over, don't know, didn't even see it, come up out of grass, and it got up inside the drive belt system, destroyed the fan on the, if you're talking car language here, on the passenger side of the vehicle mower. It's okay, let's just say this, the right hand side of the mower. It snapped the fan right off of it. Now I ordered 2 new fans and then put it all back together, bought new belts, the whole 9. Got a fan laying up here somewhere. Let's go find it. Hang on. There's a fan. Here's the one off the right side. It did not get. The one off the right side is the one that broke. The one on the left side did not get broke. I think. I don't know. It's been months since that happened. But so today was a very expensive day of mowing grass. Let's just say this. In the same area, right over there. Apparently I dropped $20, mowed it up, ran right through with the lawnmower. If that wasn't bad enough, finished mowing the grass, I stopped. I was like, dang, whatever, it happens. Picked it up. I shut off the mower, got off, come back on, fired up, I'm gonna keep mowing. Now the mower deck won't engage. I'm like, whatever. Drive over here, take it, clean it up. There's the PTO switch was corroded. Cleaned it all up, put it back together, whatever. What have you, I guess not whatever. Got out here out back now. And once I got out back, I was about, just behind that tree right there. Just behind that tree. Just behind it. Finished up, I had, I don't know, maybe 6 more passes. I'd be done out back. Laps, I'm talking full circle, 6 more of them. 60-inch cut deck. I mean, you cut some grass now, let me tell you. But I come out there around that tree, I hit that turn, and I was about to do my last about 6 cuts. I've cut this yard a lot. It takes about 6 cuts once I get to that point. I do everything in sections. But, so, like I said, another expensive day mowing the grass. Did that. And I was just mowing right along, and all of a sudden, mower deck shut off. And I was like, pull the switch, whatever. Okay, whatever, this thing just, what do you call it? Shorted out again or something. I was about to drive it over here, and as I was backing up, I see this laying on the ground. I was like, nice. The pulley snapped off. And that's PTO pulley back here on the back. Sheared it right off. Belt's still good. And like I said, it's a brand new belt. And it's still in good shape, so I lucked out there. I'm not going to have to buy another belt. I already pulled it off, put it back on, make sure it was good. But I think I'm going to finish the last 3 acres here with the old push mower. What y'all think? I ain't doing that. I used to push mow like 2 acres back in the day. Awful. Awful. Absolutely awful. And it wasn't even one of these propelled jobs that I bought here. That's just because I'm lazy. It's pretty nice though. Old Craftsman.